Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And if it didn't start yet, y'all the village ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Just needed to vent, I guess. I had my coworker send this to me, man. We was out there eating lunch together or whatever, and so she was telling me about this video. I haven't seen it yet, but she was basically saying that if I remember correctly, she was basically saying that she was struggling. She was working like multiple jobs and all this, that, and the third. And she was basically talking about, I guess I don't know if she, again, this is from what I was gathering. I don't know if my coworker follows her. I don't know or whatever, but she was basically saying that she was like, oh, well, she was in a relationship. She chose to leave the dude to move to another state, to work a full-time job and to do another part-time job just for her to struggle. And I don't understand why she would do that. So I'm telling, my coworker, we cool, we friends or whatever. She's real chill and laid back. But I was telling her, I was like, yo, well, listen, well, these are the decisions that a lot of women decide to make. A lot of women have this whole mentality of, hey, quote unquote, I can do bad all by myself. All because what? Your ex, again, from my understanding, for what your ex is saying that he wanted you to help out, pay bills, pay 50-50. You had a problem going 50-50, and now you left him to be single, to having to work damn near 60 hours, 70 hours a week to pay 100% of the bills. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, y'all. Because I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen the video yet. I was just getting basically a gist of it when she texted me the link to watch it. So she's like, yo, watch the video, watch the video. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me save it for the YouTube. So let's get into it, y'all.
Where are people working? What are y'all doing where you can afford basic life needs and necessities and still have your life, enjoy some part of your life? Like, I need to know what people are doing that I'm not doing, because your girl is burnt the fuck out. Like, burnt out. I work a little part-time job. I do Lyft every single day. I take catering jobs here and there. And nothing to show for it. Like, not a thing. Not one. It's to the point where, like, I've cut out everything. I don't have my own place anymore. Haven't had my nails done in months. Haven't had my hair done in months. And I'm not saving. The bills that I do have is not stopping. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And like, I see my friends like just living life. It's to the point I don't even really hang out with my friends anymore, because I feel so low after hanging out with people. I feel like a loser, like a bum after hanging out with people, because I'd be like, my friends, like, they travel a lot. All of them travel a lot, can come and go as they please, shop. Like, a busy day to them is going to get their lashes and their nails done, and going to Target and going to get groceries or something, and then going to get a cocktail. Like, that's a busy day for them. And after I hang with them, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I have to, like, when I spend money to do anything to enjoy myself or on myself, like, I really have to think and put thought into it. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, I see people out, like, right now, I'm doing Lyft right now, and I just see people, like, out going to brunch and going to day parties, and I'm doing Lyft. Like, as an adult, I've literally had one job that's paid a livable wage, and livable wage to me is, like, I could pay all of my bills really with one paycheck and still have enough money to do things I wanted to do and live my best life.
I was about to stop her earlier because I was like, yo, it looked like she about to cry, and she crying now. But listen, I'll let it go for 2 minutes, 30 seconds, y'all. Don't do that. And this is the reality, right? The average woman in America makes how much? How much, y'all? Because y'all know I know the answer, but I'm not going to tell you. I want y'all to put in the comment section. The average woman in America makes how much? The average black woman in America, she's a black woman. The average black woman in America makes how much? Put in the comment section. What did she say? Oh, I've only had in my whole entire life was able to work one job. I was able to pay my bills and still be able to save with one check, do this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. She said a lot within these 2 minutes, man. I knew she was about to start crying. I knew it. You can hear it jumping in her damn voice. Again, I don't know who this woman is. I've never followed her profile. I don't even know her name. From what my coworker was telling me, from what I've gathered, it sounds like she's been following her TikTok for a while now. So that's why she was telling me about ABC 123. And so she was like, well, why do women do that? Why do women do that? I have so many questions. She's a fairly attractive woman, right? Cute. She said she didn't have her nails and her hair done. That's why she got the scully on. She said she didn't have her nails and hair done in months, right? What happened in your previous relationship? Why did you leave? What was it like? Because if it was a situation where he was abusive or whatever case may be, or even a situation where he was cheating, because I have zero tolerance for cheating. If he was one or the other, all right, cool. I can understand why he left. But if it's like what my coworker said, which I would probably agree or believe her, because like I said, she follows her, I don't. If it's like what my coworker was telling me, if she says, hey, she left because she didn't want to pay 50-50, you left to do what? To do Lyft job and to do caterings and whatever other stuff that you do. Like you said, here and there, which means it's not even a stable job. It's not a guaranteed check. And depending on where you live, ma'am, doing Lyft and Uber Eats and all the other stuff is not lucrative. You don't make that much money. If you're in like the big city, and obviously I don't know, because again, I don't know her. I can't even see where she is right now. But assuming you live in a big city, then yeah, if you're in Miami, yeah, some parts in like the Tri-County in Florida, if you're doing that in like Dallas, San Antonio, New York, Seattle, LA, Phoenix, Vegas, stuff like that, like the big cities, all right, cool. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna make a couple dollars. But if not, if you're in a small town like South Dakota, Ohio, Indiana, stuff like that, like, nah, bro, Lyfts and Uber Eats is not hitting out there like that. I'm sorry. Those are, no disrespect, but those are slow areas, slow cities, slow states. The amount of money that you can make in Uber Eats in Miami or Miami Beach is nowhere near the amount of money you can make in Indiana or Virginia, South Carolina. Like, no, bro. Like, those cities are a little bit more slower. There's not that many. The population out there isn't that much. Number one. Number two, people don't be spending money out there like that because the income is completely different. And that's just the truth of the matter. But that's my question. I want to know what happened to her, because again, I'm not 100% sure what happened to her last relationship. What's going on? What's her highest level of education completed? Why are you doing Lyft? Like, why can't you get you a regular full-time job and do something like that? Like, what's going on? Are you disabled? Is there a situation what is happening right now? Is she not educated enough? Does she not have enough certifications, trainings? You're telling me you do caterings here and there. Does she have her own catering business? Like, I don't understand. You're telling me you have time to go out with your quote unquote homegirls, your best friend. Why haven't any of your best friends, or you haven't told any of your best friend, hey, listen, I'm struggling. Do you mind if I rent a room with y'all for a little bit so I can be able to save for 6 months? Sometimes you gotta swallow that pride, man, and take that L. Sometimes in life you gotta swallow that pride and take that L. I've been in situations like that before. I've had homies been in that situation like that before, and I was able to help them out, stay with me for a couple damn weeks to get up on their feet. I told you I was homeless, sleeping in my car, sleeping at friends' houses, sleeping at homie houses, sleeping at cousins' houses. I done been there before, man. I will swallow my pride if it comes down to it and I really, really need help. Let's keep going.
But now, I don't know what's going on in my life. Like, I feel like I chose the want to live my dreams, the creative route, and I wasted so much time, and I should have went to be a nurse or something, or got a corporate job or something, because now life sucks for real. Like, I don't enjoy anything about life. Like, I really never have, for the most part, like, as a whole. But life is not enjoyable to me. Like, nothing about it. Like, I just get up every day and like just exist and do the things that I feel like I need to do. I go to work and then I go home, get up the next day and do the same thing. Like, I'm just existing. Like, I don't know. Even with catering, like getting a legit client is so far in between. Like, people have you, they'll ask you a bunch of questions. I'll put together like a beautiful ass menu, a quote, invite and stuff, and then maybe nothing will come of it, or you chasing people down to pay, or it's just like, and it gets to be not worth it. And that's something that I enjoy, and it makes me hate it because I do need the money. So if you reaching out to me and I'm putting in the work and then nothing comes of it, that shit is frustrating. I don't know, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, I don't know, what is everybody doing? Like, where you can afford to live life? Like,
listen, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stop her, but again, to answer her question, I think what a lot of people is doing or have been doing is multitasking, right? You're telling me that not telling me, but you're telling your viewers that you wanted to do all this to start your own business, to start your dreams as far as catering is concerned. There's nothing wrong with that. I will suggest, ma'am, that you should have, first of all, built a foundation as far as revenue, getting, like she said nursing, getting a job in the nursing field. You could have done RN, which is registered nursing, for 2 years. It's only 2 years. 2 years fly by like that, y'all. 2 years. I went to school for 2 years, did my associates. Went to school for another 2 years, did my bachelor's. Went to school for another 2 years, did my master's. Those 6 years flew by. When I looked up and I walked across stage to get my MBA, I was like, damn, these 6 years flew by fast as hell. You could have done something like that. You could still do something like that. Okay, cool. You don't want to do our RN, which is registered nursing. How about what is it called? A CRN, I think it's called a certified registered nurse, right? Where it's half of the duration, or a CNA, right? You can do like little stuff like that. A phlebotomist, MOS, which is a medical office specialist. Those are 6 months. And those are jobs that pays a good $17, $19, $22 per hour. It's not a lot of money, but that's pretty decent. That puts you literally at the 50% mark as far as being a damn woman, a Black woman in America, as far as the earnings. That's close to about 40,000 and some change. Again, that's not like, oh my God, money, but that's pretty good money. Well, you could be working overnight doing your nursing job, and then you could be doing your catering job during the daytime. You're going to be losing sleep. But again, like I said, ma'am, a lot of people do stuff like this by multitasking. What did she say at the beginning of this video? My bills just nonstop. It just keeps coming. Yeah, that's how it goes, bro. You think bills going to take a break? You really thought bills was out here taking? No, we not doing none of that. Bills ain't taking no breaks, man. Bills going to keep coming, keep going. Again, what happened with you in your last relationship, man? I might have to go and do research on her profile to see what's going on. Let's keep going, y'all.
If I didn't have my car, which I'm so grateful for my car, like, I would literally be so lost. Like, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. But nobody else really cares, so I decided to make a video. And I get tired of hearing your time is coming, it's gonna be all right, your time coming soon, da 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 da. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. So I don't know. Are other people going through this?
Ma'am, everybody's going through this. The economy is just trash right now. Honestly, as far as her asking, like, what should I do, or what should I do, this, that, and third? Honestly, ma'am, I would say, depending on how old you are, I would say try to go back to school. That way you'll be able to get financial aid and Pell Grants or student loans. That way you'll be able to live off student loans. You'll be able to live off Pell Grants depending on how much you qualify for, right? Some student loans, you'll be able to get $10,000 straight for every 3 months or something like that, every 5 months or whatever, which is some pretty, assuming you're going to spend it correctly, that's some pretty decent money, minus your, tuition, all the other stuff. Then you have Pell Grants, you have scholarships, you have all these types of money. And then if you join certain programs while you're in the college, that's even more money on top of that. So you have to grind that out. You're going to be in a situation of trying to do something for the future, which is investing, right, in your future. That's number one, the school route. Number two, you can start working warehouse, which is a little bit brutal. I don't know how strong you or fit you are. She looks pretty small and petite, but I don't know how strong a petite, fit she is. But those are situations too, right? You also have outside of that, you can also do things like where they have on-site trainings. You can work at Amazon, you can work at UPS, USPS, FedEx, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart warehouses, boat companies like Sam's Club, BJ's, Costco, stuff like that. A lot of those jobs are starting you off at least $17, $18 an hour on-site trainings. When I was working at CVS, them people wanted me to be a pharmacist there, a CVS, a pharmacy tech, and the training was 3 months, $19 an hour for 3 months training. They paid you for the trainings. If I would have did that and completed it, but again, I was only working there part time because I already had a full time job. I already got my career, so I'm good. I was just doing that for like a couple, I think I did it for like a year, some change, or whatever, 2 years or whatever, just to make some extra income and stuff like that during the COVID area. I say era. And you could do stuff like that. There are so many jobs out here. Hell, you can go and work for depending on where you are, Waste Management, Republic, which is garbage companies in the South, right? FPL, which is the light company. They're always hiring for customer service representatives. You can do that and work from home, get paid a quick $20 an hour. Call centers, retail. Bro, there is so many other things. Again, like if this was my homegirl, I would be sitting her down right in front of me. Show me all your pay stubs. I will be sitting up there looking at a total of how much money she's been making within the last 3 months and comparing it to what she could have been making within the last 3 months working at a goddamn Amazon or a Costco or a CVS. And if it was not the amount of money she could have been making, quit, stop doing Lyft. I understand you want to do the catering thing right now, but like she said, a lot of people hasn't been really biting like that. You need to drop this for now to focus on you. Get yourself a full-time job and then put yourself at school. You can get a full-time job during the day and then go to classes at your school classes at night. Doing nursing, doing whatever you want. She said nursing. I keep saying nursing. She said it. Doing a nursing at night. CNA is a quick 6 months. Phlebotomist, stuff like that. Those are like 3 months. Medical office specialist, 2 weeks. Y'all don't want to listen to me, man. I don't, man. I wish her nothing but the best. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her this video. I'm going to send her this video whenever I drop it. I'm going to send her a link to this video. Maybe she watches it, maybe not. Who knows? But I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what your thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Until next time, please, man. Y'all be safe for her.